our first female wrestling state champion, Krista. Her accomplishments. And I'm going to go through them quickly for those that may not be able to read or who forgot your reading glasses. Krista Howland, 12-21-24, 126-pound state champion. 9 takedowns, 4 near fall counts, 2-3, 4-4, 1 escape, 2 reversals, 45 points scored, 3 points total given up, 1 escape, 1 reversal, 0 points given up in the semis and the finals, 3 pins, 1 tech ball, 4-0. Also awarded Outstanding Wrestler, coaches Joseph Cornell Jr. and Levi Mills. Krista has had a stellar high school career here in Gwinnett. As a sophomore, she came into the school year wanting to wrestle and had even debated attending Mount Edgecombe. When it came down to decision time, she said, "I want to be a Gwinnett state champ," and that's exactly what she did. For those of you that did not know, Krista tore her ACL on July 1st at team camp in Spokane. She initially wanted to jump right into surgery, but as we know, those things can sometimes take time. And in that waiting period, she worked out and did physical therapy so much that she decided she wanted to wait on surgery. She successfully ran cross country, placing in the top 10 at regionals and in the top 22 at state for the second year in a row. She also successfully wrestled, bagging her second region title and first state title, going 20-2 overall with several outstanding wrestler selections to boot. I spent a lot of time with Krista over the last month or so, as she has had over a dozen college coaches reaching out to her to play basketball at the collegiate level. This is a huge deal for a 1A athlete, in my opinion. We have been in talks with several coaches, and she is narrowing down her top choices soon. While she has seen a ton of success, there have also been some roadblocks too, which has led her to the decision to have her ACL and LCL repair surgery in less than 2 weeks. While we respect her decision to have surgery and wish her the absolute best in recovery, there is no question that her presence on the court will be sorely missed by her teammates. I want to give a shout out to Kate's coach Ross as he offered up the gesture of allowing Krista one last honorary shot as a Gwinnett Brave. Starting tonight, she intends to finish out the season in a supporting role, and we could not be prouder of her. Gone to camps with her, watched her grow as a player and as a leader on the floor, and just truly honored to be here with you tonight. The team wanted to present you with things that they consider to be their favorite things about you. So we'll present those to you. But before I do that, I had a question and answer session with Krista yesterday. Anytime that you have the opportunity to get into the mind of a successful person and an athlete, it's a great thing. So she was willing to share some answers to questions I had for her, but I'm going to let you know. So I asked her how she was when she started playing. She first started playing in 4th grade. When did she first know that she loved the game of basketball? It was in middle school, where she scored 16 in one of her first games. Her favorite offensive scoring move is the Euro step. I asked her, would you rather
steal the ball or make an assist. She said make an assist. Yep. The most memorable game she's played in, I don't know if you know this, but she played on Team Alaska in the Arctic Winter Games in April. She had a standout tournament. Her most memorable game, she scored 30 points in that game. Most memorable shot taken for her high school bucket that she scored because she was Skagway. Best basketball shoes she's worn, Kobe Grinch's. Favorite WNBA player, Caitlin Clark. Any particular reason that she had chosen number 1 on her jersey? She said, it just fits me. And lastly, I asked, do you have any words of wisdom for current and future Lady Braves basketball players aspiring to play and lead a team like you have? And she said, lead by example, play with confidence, and have fun. Well said, Krista. Now, since I've really only had a short time coaching with you, it seems totally appropriate and honorable to have Miguel Contreras come on up as the former head coach of the Lady Braves and someone who's been very influential in Krista's basketball career. Yeah.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. I just wanted to congratulate Krista on such a remarkable high school career, not only in basketball, but also cross country and wrestling. So I just wanted to make sure we give her a big round of applause, and we'll save that for the end. I started coaching Krista when she was in the 6th grade, and ever since I started coaching her, I've known she's a very special athlete. She's very disciplined, she's very coachable, and very hardworking. I get really emotional about this kind of stuff just because I care so much about this community, and I know she does too. And we're very thankful to have Krista staying and represent the Braves and the community, all by leading with example. So thank you, Krista, for that. And I just wanted to share some fun memories of coaching her. There was never a time where I had problems with coaching Krista. She was the definition of leading by example when it came to schoolwork, college work, anything that I would ask of her in practice, games, and tournaments. I knew I could count on her. And that's something that is not hard to come by, but to execute is a different story. And I'm very thankful that I could ask anything of her when it came to her teammates. She was always willing to deliver that message to her teammates and in a respectful and an honorable way. Over the course of her high school career, she ensured accountability not only for herself, but also her teammates, and I firmly believe that that's true leadership. My favorite memory is probably going to be similar to hers, but through her whole first year that she got to play for me in 8th grade. We had these extremely baggy jerseys. They were all black with some maroon and some gold in them. And she had these sports goggles. They were Nike sports goggles, and they looked like Forrest from Glory Road. And throughout the season, she would complain about them getting clogged up, and she would have a hard time seeing, but she always persevered to push through and had a great time playing. Funny thing is, at the end of the season, I asked her at open gym, hey, where did your sports goggles go? She said, don't tell my mom, I threw them away. She never wanted to let anybody down, and she never has. And that's something that I'll always be thankful for. Her teammates could ask anything of her coaches could ask anything of her, in any sport. I'm very fortunate to have spent all these years with her, and I'm excited for what's next for her in her journey of basketball. She's looking at men's schools, but also the schools that are extremely interested in her. And what I'm excited about is I can say that I coached that kid. I coached her, but she did all the hard work on her own. To be disciplined, hardworking, she earned everything she's had up to this point, and I'm very thankful to be a part of the journey. So let's just give one last big round of applause to the incredible career.
I think that's it. Are you gonna want to do her roses too? I think so. Oh, okay. All right, girl. Do you have music you want to play?